people downplay it a little bit, but what Al Iaquinta did in that fight,
Yeah.
training for a 3-round fight, Nick, against a beast on 24 hours notice, knowing you got to go 5 rounds. I don't know how anybody can look at that and go, man, you got to give it up to that kid. He's tough. He didn't get submitted. He was in shitty positions, Nicky, just like everybody else. But I'll tell you, he had his jiu-jitsu squared away with the wrestling, and that was the
Electric
difference.
of like, man, Matt had the biggest upset in sports betting history. And like, I think it was 10 years to the night. And they're like, just
No, I'm telling you,
everything was lined up, man.
I'm saying, man, I got to tell you, I did not know that myself. And I started like thinking like, holy shit, this shit's going to happen, because
Yeah.
when they started telling me all of that crap, I was like, wow, this is crazy. I was blown away by that.
Wow, man.
I mean, what he did in that fight is, I don't know how anybody could look at that and go, that's not amazing. You know what I mean? You talk about not wanting to give anybody credit. I mean, trained for a 3-round fight against you see what the guy's mangling people, everybody. They submits him. He couldn't do it, man. Al's a tough motherfucker, man. And he went in there and he didn't give a shit. Again, he fought that guy. And I mean, the problem was after those first 2 rounds, he just couldn't get his punches together because his arms were dead. He just wasn't training for that type of fight. And he was still pushing forward. You know what I mean? So, and he had his moments and he stuffed takedowns. And I think he made it interesting. You know what I mean? And man, hats off to him. You know, I would have loved to see Al with a full training camp, just go at it again. And look, when you're trying to submit somebody and it ain't working, you don't want to expend the energy either. You know what I mean? So he had a look. Khabib gave it up to him, but that's what he said. He's the real gangster. I think, like again, that's a guy that speaks from his heart, and he believes that there was a lot of respect between both guys. And look, they saved the card and they gave the people a great fight.